scientists. I first would like to take a quick moment to have everybody, all of our helpers, introduce themselves. So as you may or may not know, my name is Miss Aida. I'm garden instructor at Mesa Dale. And to my left, we have Julian. And to my right, we have Dayna. And I'd like for all of our guests to introduce themselves and please share with us what glow food are you hoping to cook with tonight? We'll start with Ms. Brauner, please.
Oh, hi. So hi, everybody. Thanks for being here and yay for good glow food. So today I will be cooking with a summer squash and some mushrooms. So yum.
And I am Mrs. VanRossum, and I have onion and some peppers and some mushrooms.
And I'm Mrs. Babbitt. I have some bell peppers and tomatoes and squash. I have onion over here and spinach too.
And I'm Mrs. Dilling. This is my assistant, Emmy Dilling. And what are we using today? Tomatoes and an onion and some mushrooms.
Well, I also see Miss Willson. Thank you so much for all of our friendly staff members that are with us this evening. I think Miss Willson will be popping on as a panelist in just a minute. We'll let her introduce herself and show us glow food. But before we do that, I want everybody, all of my friends at home, let's give 2 thumbs up just like this, because we're about to introduce the head chef for tonight. The head chef is, point to yourself. Mesa Dale scientists, you are the head chef tonight. You are. It is going to be your responsibility to think about the choices that you're going to be making, to think about the tools that we're going to be working with, not playing with. And another important thing is it's going to be your responsibility to tell your sous chef what you need help with. So all of my Mesa Dale scientists, please point to the adult that you are working with right now. Point to adult. Is your sous chef. Your sous chef, let me go ahead and spotlight what that looks like. So there are 2 people in the kitchen. The first person is the head chef, and that is you. You're responsible for making good choices and thinking about the things that you can do versus the things you need help with. Your sous chef, which is your caretaker, they're going to be helping you and what you need in order to make your rainbow pita pizza. Okay, I think we have Miss Willson with us. Oh, not yet. She hasn't popped on yet. Let's see. We'll try doing this one more time.
We have Miss Dayna. I'm going to have Miss Dayna. Come on.
Perfect.
Oh, there's Miss Willson.
Hi, friends. Hello, everyone. I'm Mrs. Willson, and today I am super excited because I'm going to use some fresh basil, and I have some yummy garlic to go on my pizza too.
Yum. Thank you so much for sharing, Miss Willson. Let's see. Oh, there's Miss Dayna. Let's bring her on up. There we are. Hi, Miss Dayna. We're just introducing ourselves and we're sharing what is one glow food that we're cooking with tonight.
Hi. Some asparagus.
Yes,
Yes, I think that's. Is anyone else doing that?
I think we have. Okay, so now that we know who is working in the kitchen and who is in charge, we're going to take a minute to get prepped. So in order to get prepped, that means we're going to get all of our tools and we're going to go wash our hands. So we're just going to take a minute, but before you leave, before you go get your things, I want to show you how we're going to walk around with a knife. As we know, a knife is a tool, not a toy. So we're going to hold the handle and we're going to hold it down our sides while we're walking in our kitchen. And we're going to say, walking with a knife, walking with the knife. And we're going to be walking very slowly with our knife. So let's take a quick minute. And I would like to see some people washing their hands. Now, did you guys wash your hands already?
Yes.
Excellent.
Maybe that's why we are doing
Dirt made my lunch. Dirt made my lunch. Thank you, Dirt. Thanks so much. My salad, my sandwich, my milk, and my lunch. 'Cause Dirt, you made my lunch. Dirt is a word that we often use when we're talking about that earth beneath our shoes. It's a place where plants can sink their toes in a little while. A garden.
Thank you, everybody. Sorry, had to cut that one off short. Thank you, Ms. VanRossum, for showing us how to wash our hands so well. Okay. So here is the material that we're going to be looking for. I made a list for you. Hopefully you have. We washed our hands. We're going to gather our ingredients. So we had said we're going to get pita. We're going to get some tomato paste, some shredded cheese, and your glow foods. The tools that you're going to need are serrated knife. Parents, I have found that a dull knife is not as helpful. It's helpful if they have a little bit of teeth because our wrists aren't as strong yet. So we're going to be very careful with a little knife. We also need a spoon or a spreader so we can put on some paste. An oven, which if you have an oven, you can preheat it at 400 degrees. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's see all of your foods. Okay. Oh, I see Emma has an onion ready. Nice. And Miss Dayna has her veggies. Okay, we want to bring everything together into one area. So here are our glow foods. Notice all the rainbows. Oh, look at Miss Babbitt's veggies. Oh, those look great. Very good. Oh, Miss VanRossum has bell peppers too. Look at that, Miss Dayna. Miss Brauner, what is that you have there?
Ooh. Wait a minute. I think I'm muted. Are you talking about the sauce?
Oh, did you make your sauce? And and I see mushrooms. That's what I see.
Oh, yes, and mushrooms and queso and cheese.
Yep, we have our cheese.
Lots of cheese, right?
Can I ask what the oven temperature was again?
So if you're doing an oven, 400 is really good because we're just going to pop it in to get everything nice and crispy. Our dough is already cooked on our pita, so we don't have to actually worry about cooking our pita. But I have a question for my friends at home. Friends, can we call that a pizza?
No!
What do we have to do with our glow food first?
We have to cut it up.
We have to prep it. And so that's what we're going to do first. You're going to take any of the glow foods that you would like, and we're going to slowly work at cutting our food. So here is your tool, sir, and here's your tool. Let's see.
No picking it up.
Okay. So, I like how Miss Willson is peeling. I think it's garlic. Now, when we come back to the classroom, we'll be learning about different types of cuts that we have, including julienne your vegetables or brunas. Today, we're going to try and dice your vegetables because I have found that the smaller the vegetable is, the easier it is to cook. Now, notice how I'm pointing down on my knife. Down, right? And parents, if you're doing a bell pepper or anything with tough skin, it's best to get it into a nice big chunk for our friends to cut, okay? So here you go.
Hey, I need some.
Of course. All right, Jonah, so show us, how are we going to cut this into little strips? Notice how he's going to hold carefully on the side of the vegetable, and he's going to cut slowly, very slowly.
Can you show me?
Friends, if you raise your hand, if the attendees, if you raise your hand, I will get to you in the chat box. So if you look, Armand, you raised your hand. And so I sent you a message in the chat box. So go ahead and answer it there.
Right now?
And Miss Aida, I learned a really cool way to cut an onion from watching Worst Cooks in America, if you'd like me to show you.
I would love to see that.
So I always had a hard time with my onion, but they said you cut it in half and then you keep the side with the hair on. You take off one layer, and then if you cut down like this, just straight down a little bit, so it all stays together. You don't have to worry about it falling apart. So you have all these nice little things.
Look at that.
And then if you slice down, then it just falls apart.
Look at that. They're diced for you.
Yes.
Great trick. So the trick there, Miss VanRossum, it looks to me that you didn't cut all the way through the onion. You only cut the edge of the onion. Is that right?
Straight this way. You can go as long as you want for as many as you need, but I only needed a little bit. But you just can't cut off this part.
The hairs, the stem.
And then it just comes all apart just like that.
Look at that. Perfect. Okay, I'm seeing lots of good diced color. We have red. Miss Babbitt has red and green and yellow. Oh, Miss VanRossum has our orange. So does Miss Brauner. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. What can we use that's purple, boys? Do you have any idea?
Onion.
Onion.
Oh, I'm not having onion. No way. No.
Well, don't forget, we don't want to yuck my yum. So I really like onion, and that's okay for me. It may not be good for you, but you never want to yuck somebody else's yum. I'm going to try Miss VanRossum's method. Notice my onion is already connected. So we're going to give it a little try. And here it goes. I think I'm going to use this with serrated. Look at that. That's perfect. Thank you, Miss VanRossum.
So cool.
So now if you are at home, I would like for you to share with us what you think our go food is. So we have go food, and we have grow food, and we have glow food. So take a look at all the ingredients that you have so far, and I want you to pick up the food that you think is a go food, food that makes you go, 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 and hold it up. Let's see if we know what foods make us go, go, go. Boys, what food makes us go?
I think it's a pita.
It is. It's the carbohydrate. The carbohydrate, which is full of wheat, sometimes rice, sometimes pasta, beans. Well, actually, beans is kind of a grow food. But these are go foods. These are foods that make us go, go, go. So let's put that off to the side. Put it down there. Good. And now let's see, friends. Do we know what food makes us grow? What is our grow food on our pita bread? Not that, Julian. What's a good protein that we're going to be putting on our pita? Now, not everybody uses. Nope. It's kind of a trick question. It's cheese. Cheese is the grow food. Cheese is full of protein.
I don't know.
This is the grow part of our pita. And finally, friends, everybody hold up the one glow food you're really excited to put on your pita.
I have-
zucchinis and mushrooms.
Miss Aida, I have different people are asking. You cannot share your video or your audio. Only the teachers have permission to share their video or audio. So
Thank you, Christina. So, but I do want to see your pizza that you make tonight. So it's already up on Flipgrid. As soon as you have it toasted and ready to eat, I want you to jump on the Flipgrid and take a picture of it so that way we could all see. The problem is if we had everybody showing on Zoom tonight, there would be way too many people. So we wanted to make sure that everybody had their own time to share and spotlight your creation. Okay, so now that you have some chopped veggies, what should we do next, boys?
I'm just going to point out that in addition to Flipgrid, if your parents have Instagram or Facebook, you can also take a picture of your creation and post it on our Instagram or Facebook for La Mesa Dale.
And Miss Babbitt, what is the hashtag that we should tag that with?
It's at La Mesa Dale or at La Mesa Dale Lions.
I think we should get started with painting. So if you have some paste, tomato paste, now oftentimes it just comes into a container like this. You could add spices to it. You could add oregano. What's another spice we can have? Oh, I know, I think Miss Willson brought a yummy herb today. What herb did she bring?
Some yummy basil, fresh basil.
Basil.
So yummy.
We also have oregano that we can put in it, a little bit of salt and pepper. But what we're gonna do is we're going to take our paste and we're going to paint our pita. We wanna paint the pita. Would you like to take a turn, friend?
Yes, mister.
And would you like to take a turn? Where'd it go? There you go. Let's paint.
Nice.
Walking with knife. These are all good tools that we're going to practice when we get back to school, because knowing how to use a knife and how to use your tools are really important.
No, dangerous.
Important.
And
Because
dangerous.
you'll have to make your own food your whole life. So it's important for you to be able to learn the tools that you have. All right. This painting looks great.
Painting our own wall.
oh, your guys' pizzas look amazing.
Look at Emma's. Emma's is going, it looks like she's already getting ready to put her glow food on. If you're ready to start putting your glow food on, go ahead and get started. Miss Brauner's pasting. Oh, and there goes Miss VanRossum's. This looks great. Now you may be asking, Miss Aida, I just really like my cheese pizza. I like cheese pizza with only sauce and cheese. Why can't I just have a cheese pizza with only sauce and cheese? And what I have to say about that is that there's nothing wrong with a cheese pizza. Cheese pizza is great. It's not bad. But if you put your two hands together like this, that's how big your stomach is. And if all you put into your stomach is food that makes you grow and food that makes you go, then there isn't enough space for food that makes you glow. So that's why we add glow food to your cheese pizza, so that your pizza is getting that your body is getting all the vitamins and minerals that it needs to go, to make your hair look good, to make your eyes work well, to make your skin heal fast. Those are all things that you need, that glow food gives you. All right, look at Miss VanRossum's rainbow. That's looking great. Miss Dayna's rainbow's looking great. Miss Willson, you got flatbreads. Those are fabulous. All right, I'm gonna keep painting mine.
I think Vaughn's was out of pitas because I think all of our friends went and bought them. So I had to get the flatbread. But
Well,
it's okay. It's just like pita.
Does. I've even seen people use tortillas with this. What? Oh yeah.
Mom, I don't think my veggies will stick.
Why do you think your veggies won't stick? What do you think you should do?
I should add more of that.
More sauce? There you go. You can have some of mine.
Oh, I love how you problem solved right there. You weren't quite sure what to do and you figured out your problem.
All right. At this point,
I
we
think
want
I'm done
let's
painting
start
mine.
sprinkling on our pita with rainbow. So I'm going to put on some purple.
Okay, what do I get?
What would you like to put on your pizza?
To put on some. You have to push it on really hard.
And this
Oh,
is what
Miss Babbitt's pizza looks beautiful too. She looks like she has a salad pizza.
You know, I had to make a few of them because my boys heard what I was doing and they came down to see if they could eat some when I was all done. So I had to make more than I originally planned.
Why couldn't they make their own? Like we are.
I think they should. My son made dinner for me last night. And so tonight I told him I would make this special for him.
Aww. All right. Jonah, what other veggies would you like to add to your pizza? We have some, oh, here's a good one. What color do you think olives are?
Oh, I'm gonna put some on mine.
Olives.
Purple.
Purplish, maybe brownish or green.
No, I think it's blackish.
Blackish. Now, if you're using any kind of greens,
I
like
made some
leafy,
greens.
what you could do is you could, instead of chopping it, just massaging the green. So massaging breaks up all the fiber and it makes it a little bit easier to eat. So massaging is a fancy word for saying squishing. So you want to squish any kind of greens that you want to use. Here we have some spinach. And I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of spinach on my pita.
Miss Aida,
Yes.
we have a couple questions. A couple of people, and make sure if you're using the chat box that you're being polite. Everybody can see those chats that you're putting on there. But the two questions that we have are, do we have to make a rainbow? And do we have to put all the veggies on it?
Question. So I want you to make the pizza that you want to eat. I'm encouraging you to use lots of color. But also, if we put way too many veggies on pita, it's not going to cook very well. So it's going to be important to just sprinkle a little bit on.
Okay, I'm gonna make it happy.
So you don't have to use all of yours. Let's see. Is Emma all done with hers? Yeah. Excellent. Do we sprinkle cheese on? Miss Dayna, are you all done with yours? Yeah. Are they ready to go in the oven? Excellent. Look at that.
Mine's not ready.
No. What is yours missing? Cheese. Let's sprinkle some cheese. So, Miss Christina, I do have a few students at SS who we asked if they would prepare and come on to share with us. So let's see. I believe Shiloh, if Shiloh is available, share.
Okay. I will bring Shiloh up.
If you're an ESS and you're ready to share what you're making, can you add your name to the chat window, please?
I just brought Miss Shiloh up. So Shiloh, you just need to unmute yourself and turn your video on.
Hi, Shiloh. Let's put you in spotlight. Shiloh, can you show us your pizza so far? Oh, we disappeared.
Let's pin her. Oh, not pin. Spotlight. Oh, what happened?
Oh, you loser? You got that's okay.
Add spotlight. There we go.
I am. Amazing I am.
Can you move your camera down, Shiloh, so we can see your pizza?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I know.
Wow,
Look at that yummy pizza.
Yeah, it's made from the best chef in the world, which is me.
What glow foods did you use today, Shiloh?
I just use regular, the regular.
Are you going to use any veggies? What veggies are you going to use today?
What am I gonna use?
What vegetables?
Oh, I'm not gonna use any vegetables. I'm not a vegetable person. I'm a fruit person.
That's a great point. Now, that's what I wanted to talk about, actually. Shiloh just said, I am a fruit person. And that is something, let's see if we understand that. So are we cooking with fruits or are we cooking with vegetables? So all of these are parts of plants, okay? Okay, so what part of a plant is this? Is this the root, the stem, the leaf, the flower, or the fruit? This is the leaf. What about an asparagus? Is an asparagus the root, the stem, the leaf, the flower, fruit? Stem. And what about broccoli? Does anybody have broccoli? What is broccoli? The flower. It is the flower. So Shiloh said, I'm more of a fruit person than a vegetable person. And I have to say, these are fruits. These are fruits. Bell pepper is a fruit. Squash is a fruit. Tomato is a fruit. Fruits are the part of the plant that is made after the flower. Thank you, Shiloh, for sharing. What does anybody else have any other questions?
We have another question. Hattie, I believe is her name. She wants to know if she can use pesto as well.
That sounds like a great idea.
I'm gonna use pesto.
Would you use pesto as the base, Hattie? Or are you going to put drops of pesto afterwards? It's a great idea, Hattie. It's so tricky for me to not have you there, Hattie.
John is saying he's done with his pizza.
Can I just say to Hattie, pesto sauce is a great idea. I actually have one of my kids at home who loves barbecue sauce. And so I made one of my pizzas with barbecue sauce instead of tomato sauce.
Yay!
Can we bring John on to show the pizza? John is telling me that he's done with his pizza.
Yes, please, John. Are you ready to share? Now, don't forget, if you don't get to come on and share, I'd really love for you to show us your pizza. Hi, Jaden. Let me go ahead and spotlight you, and I'll ask you to unmute yourself. Do you want to show us your Pita Pizza? Let's see what you found.
Can I help you? Yes, please.
Let's see it. Oh, look at the rainbow. It looks great. I'm so excited.
Looks good, Jaden.
Thank you.
Wow.
It's making me hungry.
Okay. And John is on here if John wants to show.
Hi, John. Will you show us your Pita Pizza?
Yeah.
Let's see it. Look at that. Now, John, what glow food are you going to add to your Pita Pizza?
I usually just like cheese.
I know. Cheese is the best pizza for many of our friends. Don't forget, when you come on the floor, I want to see how colorful your pizza could be. I challenge you to try one new glow food to put on your pizza today. Just one. Thank you for sharing, John. Now, before we finish up, I do have a couple of announcements that I'd like to do. The first one is please go on to flipgrid.com. That's flipgrid.com/LMD garden. Your guest password is read1234. And introduce yourself and show us your pita pizza that you made today. Another important announcement is I'd like to thank all of our members who came on to help us today, especially our PTA who paid for our webinar so we can get together and have all the students join us today. Thank you, PTA. This has been brought to you by the Sage Garden Project, which is a program we have at La Mesa Dale. Another plug that I'd like to mention is if you live in La Mesa, have a fun new addition that's coming to EDCO. As most of you know, we've been talking a lot about recycling and composting our food scraps. You're probably looking down and seeing lots of food scraps. Go ahead, put your cheese on. All your food scraps is now going to be collected in your green bin, which is a really exciting thing. Have a new system for composting food scraps. So please go onto the website to get more information on how you can get a kitchen caddy. So if you're a La Mesa resident, you can get a free kitchen caddy to put all of your food waste. So it's not going into the landfill, but going into compost. So exciting. And finally, the last announcement that I have to make is coming up on February 25th. I would like to invite you to join us with I Love a Clean San Diego. I Love a Clean San Diego and La Mesa Dale is hosting a neighborhood virtual cleanup at 2 o'clock on February 25th. Hop back on Zoom and I'll send out this in the whole school. You're going to be getting a little bit of an understanding of what our watershed program is here in La Mesa and why it's important to clean up all around our town. There'll be a competition for picking around your house with your caretaker. There'll be prizes. So keep an eye out for that. That's coming up on February 25th with I Love a Clean San Diego. Teachers, thank you so much for all coming in. I know we're going to pop them into the oven. We want to wait at least 10 minutes until it gets nice, crispy. Would anybody like to say anything else before we say goodbye?
I think we had one friend that wanted to show his pizza, and I'm going to bring him Jaden. Sorry, I'm trying to pull him up. Did you find him?
Oh, no.
No, okay.
I found him. Well, we have two Jadens, Miss Christina. Is it Jaden Purnell or Jaden Penn?
Yes, Purnell.
All right. So panelist. And Jaden, I'm going to go ahead and bring you up. If you can unmute yourself, and I'm going to spotlight you. Jaden, show us your glow.
Oh, yummy.
Here's my pizza.
So I have a lot of fun over there in ESS today. Thank you so much to Miss Brittany and all of our helpers today too, Miss Lucy.
Yes. And we're going to have two last people share their pizza. Hattie and Hattie, and there was one more.
My cheese is nice and
Shalom.
It's still baking.
Oh, yum, Babbitt.
One to share on Flipgrid and online. If you don't get a chance to share today, we want to see all of your creations.
Okay, Miss Aida, did you pull them up, Hattie and Shalom?
Yeah, somehow we knocked everyone.
Hattie. Hi, Hattie.
Hi.
Hattie.
I see your.
Hi, Miss VanRossum.
What you made.
Can we see your pizza?
Where's the slipper? Oh, there it is.
That's
Oh, yummy.
Look at that. That looks great. I see the pesto. So you did droplets. That's
I
great.
kind of did the tomato sauce and then the pesto on top of that.
That's
And
great.
then I just did the cheese and started doing the toppings.
Hey, do you know what plant makes pesto?
What?
Pickle. It's what Miss Willson has today.
Pickles. I love
Hi,
pickles.
Shalom. Do you want to show us yours?
You want to see mine?
Miss Wilson, what makes pesto?
Oh, basil. And mine are cooking in the oven. Let's see how they're looking. Can we get it in there?
Oh.
Look at
Don't
that.
drop it. Don't drop the laptop.
Well, you want to show us your pizza, friend?
Can I share?
Yep, there's Shiloh or Shalone. Sorry.
Okay, this is my pizza.
Look at that. Oh, we have olives and zucchini. Yay.
Yum.
Food.
Oh, that looks so yummy.
Yeah.
Thank you. I have a happy face.
Well, thank you everybody for coming in today. It's such a treat. Please take a moment to thank your caretakers, whoever they are. We can't do without the adults. And it just means a lot to us. Thank you so much for everybody coming in.
Thank you, friends.
what a great idea and what a fun activity to bring us all together, even during these times. Thank you so much. And I'm hungry, so I might just go eat my pizza now.
Make sure you take pictures of them. And I know there's lots of friends that really wanted to share their pizzas. So make sure you take your pictures of them and we would love to see them.
Yes, you can even email them to me, tammy.babbitt@lmsvschools.org. Send them my way and I'll be sure to share them and make sure everyone can see them.
Fabulous. Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.